Hi folks, we're going to show you how to fill cracks in this Chesterfield arm and recolour it to look great again. See, what we're doing now is we're putting the filler on, look, and a lot of people use a spatula, but to be fair, this goes on really nice. Okay, so before it gets crumbly, then what you do is you can dry it off with a hairdryer, but very, very gently do this, look, okay? And then if I just grab my hairdryer and just dry that off, okay? And what you want to do is you want to put several layers on here, look, until you look away and you can't feel anything, okay? And then you know that when you put the colour on, then the cracks are going to be nice and uniform and you won't see them, okay? So we'll show you the next part. And a tip basically, folks, is if you're doing a Chesterfield and you've got the buttons, always make sure that you cover the buttons up, look. So even if you're finally spraying, all right, very, very tiny bits will go on these buttons, so make sure that these are completely covered over. Okay, so we'll get to recolouring this and we'll show you. Bye for now. Hi folks, we're just going to show you the end result now. Okay, so we've used two colours on this. Okay, we've used an oxblood red and we've used a black to go around the buttons and to blend it into the furniture. Okay, so this is what we've ended up with. A nice, beautiful piece again. And this is 30 years old, so you do expect it to be a little bit worn, but to be fair, we're pretty pleased with this job. Okay, so, but as I said, I'll leave a link at the bottom to the kits and the colouring kits for you, so any DIYers out there can have a go yourselves. Okay, with obviously this might be a little bit too ambitious, but there's lots of little repairs that you can do as well. Okay, so I'll leave that at the bottom. All right, so Wayne from Mobile.